Live?
Yes.
Give you the spiel?
Yes, please.
All right, where's our...
Go ahead.
How's it going? I'm Ed Schultz from Craftsman, and this is our new Benjamin Rogue. It's a 357 caliber air gun. This is a polymer tip, 145 grain, hollow base round that we're having made from Nosler. This is our round. Gives you sub MOA, groups out to 75 yards. The Benjamin Rogue is an electronically controlled pre-charged pneumatic gun. There's nothing like this in the world. That it controls the open and close timing of the valve. It's a new patented technology. The user can select high, medium, or low power on all three of the rounds currently available, which are 170 grain round nose, 140 grain Nosler, and 100 grain hollow point. And so essentially the user gets to find, how much power or the number of shots that he wants. So if you want more power, if you're shooting coyote, 75 yards, you get 100 grain. You got a little bit of action going on behind you. But you probably get like 5 or 6 shots. If you're shooting woodchuck or prairie dog or raccoon, 120, 130 foot-pounds energy is probably enough. 100 grain going around 800 feet per second. So this is a hollow nose, 100 grain. We're shooting out at this new target out here, which is at 75 yards. The guys from Aim Point are having fun next to us, knocking them down with their 223 rounds. But we're able to, but with the rimfire round, there's not enough energy. So we're going to see if your partner here can hit this thing.
All right.
There was an old lady in here earlier who was regularly doing it though, so there's no pressure on your marksmanship here. So there's kind of, one of the kind of unique things is there's kind of a 2-position. This is the load, but this is the safe position. It's like a full safe. There's a traditional crossbolt safety here, keeping the electronic trigger because it's only like 1.5 pounds, and you'll feel the tactile feel when you come back before it goes off. But this is the fire position. There's a switch that won't let it fire until it's in that position, and then when it's locked down like this, it mechanically can fire. So right now we're shooting it through this single shot tray is installed, but there is a all of our the Marauder series of guns that we've been selling, our pre-charged pneumatics, have a multi-shot clip in it. So I give you a little block of information here. You pull this around till you get through the clip. You hold your finger down there to prevent the first bullet from going down, and you start working your way back. Now you kind of clock that in there, and now you just work your way around, dropping the bullets into the clip, and you're full. And you just, without that single shot, it would slide in there. This is, everything's a prototype, first off gun, and I'm saving this for, look pretty for the shot show. So we've got one ready to go here. Let me make sure we're. So I hit it on 100 grain low. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna set it at the. Let me see here. Take your time. Even over. I'm going to put it on the 170 grain high program.
Shoot the circle.
Knock that LaRue down to the one that's coming up in the back 75. Aim for the head. The higher you hit, the better chance you got of knocking it over. Okay. It's yep, you got the black targets only. Stay away from the.
Awesome. 75 yards. That's amazing. Now, can you charge this with like a hand pump or a foot pump in the field?
Yeah, no, it's a 3,000 psi system, so you need a 3-stage pump, and we have one available. It works, frankly, The hand pump's better for pistols or smaller capacity guns. You take the fun out of shooting unless you have a scuba tank. We're gonna have, if you have a 3,000 psi scuba tank, any fitting, any combination of fittings you have, we can fill you up. We've also have a 45 cubic foot tank that we're coming out with. That'll give you essentially 300 shots in the field. So if you charge from a big tank at home and then you're out in the field for a day of shooting a woodchuck or something like that, you put in a small tank and you're good to go.
Cool. It's awesome. That's an amazing piece of technology. What's it weigh? It's actually pretty light.
Yeah, it's around 9.5 pounds. Yeah, it's there's a lot packed in there. We keep, this is the first model. Next year, I'm sure we'll have 35 caliber, 30 caliber, playing with different options. But it's a nice little setup. One of the with the Harris bipods, great for a bench shooter. If you're at the stand, walking around carrying it, a tactical 2 or 3 point sling works great. You sling it in here and up on there's going to be 3. It comes with the one Picatinny rail installed. There'll be 2 ability to put 2 other ones on afterwards. So you put a tactical sling on it and you hang it, hanging from the front there, and it takes all the weight off.
Right.
So now it's like you're not even realizing it's there, and you pick it up. It's a serious, small and medium game hunting instrument.
That's very nice. That's really
Where you point it. Rifles will not hold them.
There's a selection of the bullets. 357 air rifle, but it'll shoot any standard 38 caliber bullet. 145 grain with a polymer tip.
We shot at this thing here. Almost made it out the other end. I've had him go right through. I'm not sure if I hit a knot in there or not.
So this is a 357 air rifle.
Air gun. Yeah.
And you can shoot just regular 38 cal bullets in it, you say?
Yep.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
So we're coming to market with 100 grain hollow point, 145 grain polymer tip, and then 175 grain round nose. So you can shoot. It's kind of a power versus number of shots. It's completely adjustable. You shoot different weights at low, medium, or high power by changing the settings on the circuit card.
Wow.
So it knows what round you want to shoot and what energy level. It also knows the PSI in the tank, so it adjusts the valve to give you consistent velocity.
Wow.
Right, it's 10 times faster.
What do you think?
Oh, thank you. I like it a lot. We shoot a lot of stuff, but Joe's got some fine work bras.